Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for today's WNCT Now update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio. Today, we're going to start off with new information from the shooting that happened outside the White House yesterday. The Secret Service released a statement saying a 51-year-old man approached an officer outside the White House. The suspect told the officer he had a weapon. He then turned around, ran toward the officer while removing an object from his clothing. The officer then shot the suspect, striking him in the torso. The suspect was unarmed. Our rescue mission continues this afternoon in Baltimore, Maryland, after an explosion ripped through a residential neighborhood. One woman was killed and at least 6 others were taken to the hospital. Fire investigators say a gas leak was the likely cause of the blast. Investigators are continuing to sift through the rubble. And back here in Greenville, a new project years in the making is now open. Sycamore Hill Missionary Baptist Church has been a staple in the Greenville community for 150 years. It burned down in the 1960s and relocated to 8th Street. 30 years later, it moved to a new location on Hooker Road where it still currently operates. The Gateway Plaza will honor the history of the African American community known as downtown. Coming up, a youth club in Jacksonville welcoming students this school year, and fall festivals, and updates on events happening this year. But first, a weather update from our weatherman, Alex Wasilenko.
Tuesday, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the First Alert Weather Center on yet another seasonably hot, humid, and active day across eastern North Carolina. As we take you to Precision Cast this afternoon, you'll notice some scattered showers and storms beginning to bubble up across the east and coastal plains. That coverage of showers and storms becomes a bit more widespread during your evening commute home, so do be sure to use some extra caution and remain weather aware. As the sun sets and we move into the overnight period, you'll notice those showers and storms fizzling away across eastern North Carolina. Patchy fog will fill in the gaps as we go through early Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon itself, we'll see a reemergence of showers and storms in eastern North Carolina. Remember, you can always track those showers and storms in your community and neck of the woods by downloading your free First Alert weather app. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for the return to scattered showers and storms Wednesday as our trough of low pressure hangs out nearby. But by Thursday, Friday, and into the upcoming weekend, it's a more unsettled weather pattern for inland and coastal communities as an area of low pressure will spin up through the Carolinas and it's going to hang out and stall out as we head into the weekend. That's going to mean a continuation of scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday through Sunday, but it will be important to note that even with the steadier and heavier rainfall, not one day in particular will be a complete washout. Make it a terrific rest of your Tuesday and remain weather aware. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
Brigade Boys and Girls Club is welcoming students to its locations in Jacksonville this school year. The club is hosting a number of school activities and full-day enrichment programs. They'll also help students out with homework. Enrollment will be limited due to COVID restrictions, and facial coverings will have to be worn by students and staff. Check our web article for a list of programs and activities. And finally, the town of Swansboro is canceling the 2020 Mullet Festival and all of its fall events due to COVID-19. The cancellations are to limit the spread of COVID-19, but Swansboro is still staying festive this holiday season. The Parks and Recreation Department plan to offer mullet-themed alternatives in the week leading up to the festival. The town is also considering hosting virtual events to take place of any in-person gatherings. Keep checking our webpage for event updates. Thank you for joining us for our early afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio.